Yes. Yes. All right. Anyway, it's 6:36, so, you know what we do every day after we finish writing, me, Jackie, and Fred draw pictures of Gary.
Yes. Now, what happened yesterday?
Well, yesterday on the air, we asked for a paint set. You know, we asked for complete oils and canvases, and that guy from A.I. Friedman was good enough to come down, give him a little plug, and provide us with easels, paints, berets, smocks, the whole thing.
Everything.
And so me, Fred, and Jackie, after about 1 o'clock or so, we started. You have to sketch onto your canvas
before
first.
You paint.
Yeah, we sketched. And then...
now, did you stand at your easel and sketch, or did you sit and sketch?
I sat and sketched. Most of the guys sat and sketched.
Okay.
I think Jackie sat at his easel and sketched. Fred stood. It's hard to know what Fred was doing.
Half standing, half sitting.
Yeah. And
now, did you like working on canvas?
I'll tell you, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
First of all, it was really funny because Jackie had to go to see some play with his wife. So we're setting up all the paints, and we set up the easel, and we moved the couches and everything so everything would be nice and orderly. Because when you paint, you want to be in order, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Jackie goes, well, no one knew he had to go away. So he goes, we did all the organizing. We shouldn't start painting till tomorrow. We've organized. Everything's been organized. And, we spent enough time organizing. So what he was trying to do was say, hey, you guys, please don't start painting until tomorrow because I got to go.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to tell us that. No, he can't come out and just say it. Me and Fred were laughing our asses off.
Did you know? You didn't know?
Oh, yeah, we knew.
Okay.
Well, we didn't know he had to leave, but we were laughing once we realized what was going on. Because then he goes, oh, by the way, I got to leave for this play. Nancy's taking me to play. And then Fred and I said, well, we're going to paint. Oh, come on, I don't want to go. Hey, you guys aren't really going to paint, are you?
I was scared you were going to write on my canvas, too.
Yeah, then he starts saying, I know I'm going to leave and you guys are going to paint on my canvas.
You guys are like kids.
I know, it was the funniest thing. So, anyway.
I didn't want to go, man.
Me and Fred start painting. Jackie, who's now about 15, 20 minutes late for the play, refuses to leave because he can't believe we're painting.
Are you kidding?
No, he's like, I gotta go. And I go, well, go. We're painting.
Because his wife had sent a message that he was to leave no later than when?
What time were you supposed to?
I had to be there at 2 o'clock. It turned out I got there exactly.
Yeah, because, you must have felt like the biggest dope when you were racing there going, I can't believe I stayed there.
Sirianni was standing on 65th Street tapping her foot.
Yeah, right.
I pulled up the cab driver and says, that must be your wife over there. I said, you don't know.
Oh, man.
So I was telling him to step on it.
Because, after you wait around.
It's hard, man. We were having fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. So
he's got this taxi careening through town.
Yeah, and you feel like a dope after you go, why didn't I leave 10 minutes early? What do I have to sit and watch those two idiots paint for?
I'm racing across town to theoretically see something more entertaining than Fred in a beret and a smock.
Yeah, I know.
It just doesn't happen.
But what was really funny was when we started painting, you want to, I'm painting Gary coming out of the ocean. That's the one I'm doing for you, Robin, because I thought you would like that in your apartment.
Uh-huh.
So I'm painting Gary crawling out of the ocean. First he's a fish. Then he puts feet on, and then all of a sudden he's standing erect, and then at the end you see Gary, and then we'll have 4,000 AD, BC, all that kind of stuff.
We're all basically recreating our finest works. I think
I think
that's what we're
doing.
I know that drawing, so you're now doing that as a painting.
Yeah, but I'm being way too friggin' ambitious. I'm doing, like that guy in Channel 13 when he creates the sky with different colors and the tree, and you blend the tree in.
Yeah, and the water.
Yeah, I'm doing all that. And it's a mess back there.
Oh, dear.
But you should see how much paint you have to go through just to do that.
Really?
Fred and I went through about 9 tubes of paint.
How far did you guys
all gone.
How far did you guys get?
I said, Jackie's going to kill us. All the paint's
You
gone.
don't have any paint, Jackie.
See that?
You want to see our work?
Oh, you got it with you?
Well, it's in progress.
I'd like to see how far you've gotten.
All right. Hey, Gary.
Bababooey. You didn't make him clean the brushes, did you?
Nah, well, I was thinking of it. So I said, I better go clean the brushes. So I go into the bathroom, start cleaning, but all the paint was coming off in the sink, and I said, I'm going to get in trouble for this. So I just threw the paintbrushes back down in the office.
Oh.
But Fred figured out that we could just get a bucket of water and soak the brushes.
Soak them.
Well, what was funny is everyone...
So were you working in acrylics? Did you get your palette all set up and everything?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The problem with acrylics is that they dry up pretty quick.
Really?
Yeah.
And you can't add water to them, huh?
Nah. So,
But you had that retard stuff.
Yeah, we have retard stuff. That retards the paint.
You mean they have stuff for retarded artists?
Yeah. But I was too busy painting to even bother with the retard stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just painting like a madman. At one point, Fred goes, Howard, you're painting the easel. I go, oh man, right. I go, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm there.
You got the easel with like the second stroke.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I had to get the top of the paint. So, I did some work on that, and I painted for like a half hour, but my testicles were hurting, so I had to go home. But Fred got pretty far. He was painting when I left. Yeah.
He didn't want to stop either.
No, he was like a madman. And then, we're painting, and various people would walk by the office and be laughing hysterically at me and Fred in our berets and smocks painting.
I'm so jealous.
Chiusano got so upset that we were painting. He figures we're back there working. He calls my agent to find out what it is that why am I painting on company time?
You're kidding.
No. I mean, but not even jokingly.
Oh, no.
According to my agent, we got a call from some our big art gallery wants to display our work.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
Well, then you guys actually have to turn out some
We
work.
better bang out some work.
Yeah, we got to really get to work. After I finish Robbins, I got to do about 9-10 paintings.
Because I know Peggy thinks this could be a big deal. She wants to have a whole auction.
Well, everyone was trying to hone in on my action
I
yesterday.
know. She's already picking charities for you.
Yeah, right. I go, look, I can't even figure out how to paint the sky. Hey, can someone go back and get our painting? Oh, here comes Gary. All right, wait, don't show him yet.
Holy.
Don't show them yet.
How many colors did you get to?
Oh, man, I went through 7 tubes of paint. And I'm thinking of erasing mine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let me,
You didn't bring mine? I started mine.
Yours is a paint.
yours is
not worth it.
Give me mine and hold the back to them. All right. Give me Fred's. Look at my mess. You wouldn't believe how many paints are involved. See, Fred's is pretty good. All right, you ready? This is Fred's.
Maybe I'll hang Fred in my apartment.
This is Fred's painting again.
Ah! Ooh!
It's
that's
not finished.
hysterical.
It's not finished yet,
It's not
Robin.
finished
the mouth.
yet?
The mouth has to be done.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, that's
and the T-shirt.
hysterical. I like it.
Yeah, and you should see, you know what? See Gary's skin? Fred makes 7 paints together to
To
get
get
this
that
skin
color.
tone. I swear, he kept
get
saying to
that
me,
tone.
he kept coming to me, he goes, now you got to picture Fred in a beret and smock. And he says to me, do you think this looks like Gary's skin? I go, no, it's not right. He goes, all right. He's mixing paints and stuff. Because Fred knows all that stuff. Like, there was no brown paint, so Fred had me mix black and red paints
I think that's how you
to get brown. But I
Wait a second.
Anyway, now you got to
Black
understand
and
what I'm
red?
doing. I'm taking a different
I
approach.
think it's black and red.
I haven't begun painting Gary and stuff and the fish. I'm just doing the backgrounds, and then you paint over the background. You understand that?
Uh-huh. Well, Freddie's fast.
Yeah. Well, now mine.
Oh, my goodness. You know, maybe I will hang that in my
Look at it.
Not bad.
That's
It's
the
not
tree.
bad at all.
Yeah. Well, you see, this is all coming out.
Well, your tree's a little
Yeah.
weird.
This is the water. This is the dirt.
I think that comes out.
No, the tree I haven't even. You see, but it's a work in progress. This is just the base of the tree. There's going to
Oh,
be
I
Yeah,
see.
the
You're going to flesh
green.
that out because it doesn't look very real.
the sky. But look at that. You know,
That's
it's,
wild.
yeah,
It
it's
is
coming
a
out.
wild-looking painting.
How come there's a tree in the ocean?
Yeah, no.
that's
kind of a
land.
swampy
That's going to be the reflection of the tree in the ocean. But I'm not done yet.
Oh, all right.
I'm working out some very.
Oh,
you know-
he was even doing the reflection.
Yeah,
of
I
the
think I'm
guy
getting a
on
little too
TV.
ambitious.
But I think the water's coming out good in the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, the water and the sky are the same, though.
Yeah, that's the problem. I used the same paint because I was so anxious just to get something on canvas.
Fred's is less ambitious because there's no background.
Right.
You know, it's just a.
Well, you're going to have big question marks over your head, so you haven't seen that yet with Fred's.
Oh,
Fred,
Fred's
if I'm
not finished.
If I'm not revealing too much of your work.
That's okay. That's the
Yeah,
concept.
okay.
That's the concept.
Look at
But
Jackie's
that's-
like,
but that's
I should have my work
Yeah, he
revealed.
was like, I should have stayed.
And how crummy was that play? I bet you were snoozing halfway
Oh,
through.
man.
From
I was,
bed.
I was snoozing and dreaming of paintbrushes.
I know. Oh, man.
What play did you go to see?
4 baboons staring at the sun.
Oh, gee.
No, what play did you go see?
Oh, no, that's when we were painting.
All right. Anyway, what do you think, Gary?
I think they're fine.
Oh, Gary, they're good.
Come on, we're working on them.
I like the way, like, for instance, Fred draws this little thing on the back of my head.
Yeah.
You know, there's little hairs coming out.
Yeah.
And I like the way you guys, like, always draw my little specks, like, because I don't shave every day yet.
Yeah.
Fred often has little dirt on his chin, and there's many days that you come in unshaven.
So draw.
Right. So draw me. Let's start drawing us.
Because it's funnier than what you draw.
All right. Well, Robin, that's what I'm working on if you want it. Or else I could just white over it and do
Well,
something else.
actually, your first painting's supposed to go to A.I. Friedman, isn't
Yeah, right. You probably want my second.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, you might want that. But it's not bad what I'm doing.
Not at all.
Jackie cracking up.
Oh, you know how silly we felt there yesterday. It was just so.
I'm shocked that they turned out this well.
I know.
I really am,
These are our
because
first
yesterday
efforts.
you knew nothing about painting.
And we still don't. But now we're just trying to figure it out as we go along.
Remember the guy gave you that quick lesson as to what everything was?
You know, yesterday I'm standing there watching,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to think exactly how much time how big the time frame was from when we started fooling around Lake Church
Yeah.
to the point where you're standing there in a beret, actually squeezing paint onto a pallet.
Yeah.
It was like, this is a real thing.
Well, Jackie was getting upset because he knew he had to leave.
Yeah.
And,
So I
and he's
couldn't-
like,
I
he goes,
couldn't-
"You're putting paint on your pallet?" I go, "Yeah, I'm putting paint on my pallet. I'm going to paint." He goes, "Oh, we spent all day organizing it." No, he just in the worst way
Yeah,
wanted
he
us to wait, but we
wanted
couldn't
to
wait. We couldn't wait.
And wait for him.
We had painting fever.
We do have the office set up good for it, though.
Yeah, we do.
The easels are looking out over the...
Our easels overlook the street,
Yeah.
so we can paint.
Oh, so you're right near the
Natural light.
window.
Right,
And
yeah.
the people across the street, we're facing them so they can't stare at our work.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then you're not having the light on the canvas.
Yeah, that's the problem. Light isn't quite on the canvas.
I thought you made brown paint by mixing yellow, red, and blue.
I think you're right, because all I got was black and red, was just making some weird...
Yeah, black
I'll write
doesn't
that
make
down.
anything.
No.
I'll write that down.
How do you make brown?
All three of the primary colors, red, blue, and yellow.
Okay, let's
I had every color on my palette, and I was going, you can see the sky, there's just every color in there. And I said to Fred, give me some white. And when I'm dumping white paint on my thing, and I'm using that,
no.
you know that guy in
The
Channel
paint
13?
knife?
He doesn't even use a brush, he uses a paint knife.
Right.
I'm using a paint knife. And,
He paints with a brush that people used to paint their houses, though, that guy on Channel 13.
yeah.
You know, one of those big, flat brushes.
Is that how he gets
That's
the
how he
background?
makes all the leaves and everything.
He
and
uses the edge.
Yeah.
It's weird. He uses a different way.
I gotta watch that show. We gotta get some tapes of that.
He does a lot of dabbing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's no strokes, always dabbing.
Jackie, turn the paintings over. I can't stop staring at my work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in love with it.
Nice color.
You wouldn't bring mine in.
Yours is just a sketch.
I did
Robin
the
can't look
eyes.
at that.
You did the eyes.
You need two little black dots for eyes.
Oh,
You.
blue eyes.
Oh. 648 92.3 K-Rock, WYSP, WJFK. So we spent like an hour painting.
Uh-huh. Well, that's good for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to feel my oats as an artist.
Well, I think there's promise in this.
Thank you, Robin. See, no offense to Fred, but Fred was a little less ambitious than me.
Still, Fred has an interesting background.
Yeah.
Don't take anything away from him.
No offense, but Fred
There's
just
some
squeezed.
interesting brush techniques.
What's the term? Is that chiaroscuro or something like that?
Something like that.
I even said to Fred, all you're doing is a red background. I'm trying to develop sky
No,
and
there's-
trees.
It's not
texture
just
there.
plain red.
Right. There's a texture there.
It's friggin' red.
You know why it's the texture? The paint keeps drying up on
No,
us.
that was purposeful.
Ah.
That's his
It
technique,
was a
Howard.
swirl of
You're
that.
full of it,
That's
Norris.
a
No, I'm
tip.
not.
Freddie is known for that.
Oh,
Right. What?
we were going to get some models.
Oh, yeah.
Model.
Now, we have a new project in mind.
Now we started with
We're models. Stuttering because his wife listens.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
We came up with an idea. We need some nude models. Because we're going to be working in nudes.
For Gary nudes.
So we need a model for about an hour. A naked girl.
How about a nude Gary to start off with?
shut up.
He won't be naked, though.
I would paint that.
So we're going to... So we finally figured out how to see naked girls outside
After the show.
hours. Yeah.
I don't think this is right.
It isn't.
No.
It's
It's
ours.
completely wrong.
It's not right.
Very wrong.
All we want is just some girl to pose. One of these girls who poses for an art school. But you better be a good body.
You got $15. What does she get an hour?
20.
$20?
No, 15, but we give them 20.
Uh-huh.
We're big
Tip.
sports. Tip. We figured out how to get naked girls after the show.
In your office.
Right.
I don't like this.
Yep. I don't need it, but we have to paint.
Oh.
It's like Frankenstein. You had to find bodies.
How come you can't do abstract? A little modern art would be nice.
So you like my painting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah.
I got to work on the Gary features and stuff, but, wasted a whole hour with that.
Did you get anything else done yesterday?
Yeah, we got a lot done. I got the song done and wrote some other gags for some other projects. All kinds of things.
Just as long as the work is getting done.
Yes.
I don't know if a model that being in here, though, won't be too distracting.
Not at all.
Might not be able to get back to your work after that.
Painting is just such a relaxing hobby. I was actually getting quite annoyed because I have to keep getting up and getting the paints.
Yeah, you don't have it all worked out where everything's near you.
I think I need Gary in there just to fetch
need
me
an
the paint.
assistant?
Yeah, an assistant. You know what the biggest pain in the ass was? Getting rid of the guy from AI Friedman. He wouldn't leave the office.
He didn't want to go.
So I finally said to him, hey, Yeah, enough. We got to go. We couldn't get rid of him because he set up the easels for us and all that other stuff. And then the guy's just hanging there. And I go, well, we have to work now. We have to take phone calls. And Gary never knows to say to a guy, okay, you can leave now.
Bababooey.
And Ganji's standing there, you know, all of them, Stuttering John.
No help. That's what that is.
So, of course, I'm always the bad guy. I go, we gotta sort of write now, okay? So we'll see you later. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, can't I just take some pictures with you guys? Okay. You know, the guy gave us free paints and stuff.
You know what else?
What?
And then he said, and by the way, I wrote this song.
Yeah, oh, man, we couldn't get rid of this guy, yeah. Couldn't get rid of him.
Everybody's got something.
Yeah. And he's walking around my office taking pictures of me, and I said, one picture, what is this? What are you doing, a book? It's like doing a whole photo essay. That's the problem, getting free stuff.
Well, you asked for it.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have to buy those paints.
We already have to buy paints. I'm already out of blue. I'm out of red. We're out of paint.
They have no paint for you, Jackie.
Yeah. But you know what? You're not going to believe how quick you go through it.
You went
work
through
with
some
black?
of those whole tubes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went through
The
the black,
small tube.
the big tubes.
Those are huge, those tubes.
No, they weren't.
No, there's one that's real big, but these are like the half tubes.
Now, what about the stuff that's in the jars? Is that the same stuff?
I
Is that
used some of that.
completely-
that's white. I used some of that, didn't I?
Yeah.
But is it the same
It's
kind of
jars?
thing? Or it's
I think
completely
it's the same stuff. It might be a different company, but I think it's the same.
I don't know. I
They
went-
don't know what. You don't even. You
I-
can't
I
tell
think
whether
it's
you're
all
working in acrylic,
No,
waters.
I
whatever.
mixed all kind of paint. I was just throwing.
Oil. You don't know what it is.
Well, look at that mess. There's tons of stuff on there.
different. No boundaries.
No. I just said, Fred goes, I think this paint is different from that paint. I go, put it on my palette. Let's see what we get. What are you worried about? We got that other stuff that erases
You
everything.
are like the Three Stooges.
Oh, it was the funniest thing you ever saw. There were people coming back and, like, vomiting. They were laughing so hard. Well, anyway, it's 6:53, 92.3 K-Rock, WYSP, WJFK. We'll take a break, and I'll tell you what's going on. We got a whole bunch of stuff. We got to get Stuttering John in here, play those gay tapes.
Yeah.
And we'll be back right after these words.
106 WJFK FM, Manassas, Washington. WJFK.
Is it an 835? Yeah, 835 here. And my vision is going. 92.3 K-Rock, WYSP, WJFK. Hey, everybody, good morning. And
I came in. I don't know what it's doing now.
John just got here. He said it was snowing.
All right.
But it's
32 degrees.
Yeah, it wasn't real bad. But then again, we come in at 4:30 in the morning, so.
I wonder, what was it like out there where you came in from?
It was,
The street snow covered?
well, it's just that nobody, everybody, like, there's a lot of people on the road who think, like, because it's snowing, all the rules of the road don't apply anymore. It's like, road warrior out there. They just kind of think, like, well, okay, all hell has come,
They're taking no prisoners.
Yeah, it's like I see guys going through red lights. I mean, like, they try to stop, but the snow's not even bad. I mean, there's nothing on the ground. It's almost like rain.
Yeah.
And they come up to the light, they go through the light, they get on the expressway. They're not even in a lane. Doesn't matter. There's no lane. They just see water. Then there are cars flipping around. I mean, but
That's
there's
what I
nothing.
always loved, the people who do the 360s
Yeah.
just because of a little snow.
There's some people who shouldn't be allowed to drive at night, and there's some people who shouldn't be allowed to drive in rain or snow.
Yeah, you should be weather qualified.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's not like a real heavy snow thing. And today's like the first day of spring, isn't it?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is?
Yeah.